Hey everybody, I gotta apologize for not getting back to you sooner and not being very consistent with these vid blogs. There's lots going on, but I don't want to get into that right now. What I want to get into is talking about family value number 4. We looked recently at fighting for the heart of our kids. We looked at what else did we look at? We looked at it's coming to me, coming to me, coming to me, coming to me. I can't remember right now. Something about making it personal. Let's go with that. Yeah, that's what it was. Making it personal. Us as parents, we've got to make it personal. And then value 4 is creating a rhythm. And I love this. Creating a rhythm. I have so many parents who email me and call me and they want us like little formulas like, how do I reach my kids? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start spiritual conversations and then that's when parents end up resourcing them to youth pastors because they think we have all the answers. And if we're honest, we don't. And but here's an awesome thing. In Deuteronomy 6, we so often go back to, Moses is talking to the people of Israel. And this is what he says. And talking about the promises and the truths and just the whole idea of our faith. He says, impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you get up. Tie them as symbols on your hands and bind them on your foreheads. Write them on the door frames of your houses and on your gates. You see, what Moses was trying to do there was to say, moms or dads, whatever your family unit is in terms of your faith, create a rhythm. Yes, make this personal. Fight for the hearts of your kids, but create a rhythm. Create a rhythm. And I'll tell you why create a rhythm. Because what happens is simple. Very simple to what happened with the Israelites. We know that, when they came out of Exodus and, they had experienced the promises of God and freedom. It didn't take very long before they started to forget God. They started to forget about the promises. They started to forget about the guy Abraham, okay, and all their ancestries and how God had showed up in so many ways. And hard hearts, they really started to compartmentalize their faith and God would show up and do miracles and yay God. But then what? All of a sudden they're grumbling again. They're tired. They're bored. We should have just gone back to Egypt. At least we had food. We want to go back to slavery, right? So often that's us in the North American church today, right? We've seen God at work. We've seen Him do amazing things. We've seen Him bless us. We've gone through tough times, and all of a sudden we begin to compartmentalize our own faith as parents. And what happens is that, we have this 6-day experience we call Monday to Saturday, and we just kind of go through life, and then on Sunday, get ready for church, kids. Time to do the church thing. Hey, maybe there's going to be a youth program on Friday night, and we'll just send you there and so you can get filled up spiritually. We need to create a rhythm within the family, within the home. It can't become a compartment. It is supposed to be the overarching, life-giving experience on a 24/7 basis. So how do we do that? Well, this is what Reggie Joyner has to say about this, okay? Listen to this. He says, he anticipated the people's tendency to segment God into an isolated category instead of viewing Him as an integrating force that influences all of life. We may sing about God that way. We may say that He is enough and that He's all we need and that He can move mountains. But we really got to ask ourselves as parents, do we truly believe that? Are we living it? Because I think if we were, we would want to create a rhythm within our family unit in order to have that. So what do? Well, this is what I think we can do. When we sit around the table to eat, ask the right questions. Don't come down hard on your kids. Ask them, how they saw God at work today at school. Things they saw and what does Scripture have to say about that. When you're watching television, one of your shows as a family, hit the PVR and say, what do you think about what they're saying here? What does God have to say about that? When they go to bed, pray over them. Bless them. Make your faith a rhythm of the week so it just doesn't become a one-day experience. Creating a rhythm. Real quickly as I finish off, I just want to finish this last little aspect of what Reggie says. It says, Its characteristics of humans is to create an image of God that is so narrowly defined that it separates him completely from culture. Instead of seeing everything as somehow connected to God's story, we love to categorize and segment our faith. Interesting. Interesting. Let's engage our culture. Let's engage our culture. Let's create a rhythm in our family that says we are going to worship God 24/7, 365. Look for opportunities to discuss and challenge and to create conversation. Awesome. That's what it's all about. Anyway, got a jet, got to go. Blessings on you all, and I look forward to seeing you real soon.